ইংলিশ নদী আছে
হ্যালো
Container has a viewer.
সুপ্রিয় দর্শক আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন পাকিস্তান বাংলাদেশ টেস্ট ম্যাচের তৃতীয় দিন আজ সুপ্রিয় দর্শক
Continues now. Barazam perfectly prepared to play the early defensive role. Faced 7 deliveries there to open his account. Got a silly point and a forward short leg. Little surprise by that ball. Tending to keep it shade low.
Control. Right. Abid Ali, he's been watching from the other end. Now he's got to face a bit of title himself.
There will be seats of doubt, definitely. Stuck on that score all this while. He's content to just play the ball to his merit, and that's the way to go about it.
I think that Abid Ali's technique is quite suited to this particular surface because he's slightly shorter in stature. You can look at Mushfiq and Waylis and Darth played. They're playing in a in a manner that is more crouched. They're not looking to try and stand up on the ball. So they're almost at that level where they can have greater control of the ball that doesn't get up.
Oh, now that's a risky ploy. Try to use the depth of the crease. Doesn't get a run, 149 for 2.
দুর্দান্ত শট, খেলা জমে গেছে। আর এদিকে কন্ট্রাক্টর ওয়াটারপ্রুফিং এর জন্য ডক্টর ফিক্সিটকে যান। সিমেন্টের ডক্টর ফিক্সিটের যদি একটা
This was the 3:30. Pakistan started off the day without a loss of any wickets, but suddenly the game has turned around on its head. 2-2 deliveries by Tajul Islam, given that sense of confidence back to the Bangladeshi players, and they've got a spring in their steps. They're putting the pressure on. Ibadat has bowled well from the other end, not really allowed the batsman to dominate for about first half hour of day 3. Ibadat has got a couple of slips and a gully. Now he's bringing in a fielder at, well, he's taking a position around short mid-wicket area.
Well, the best bowler in the game at the moment is the first session. Picked up all 12 wickets in this particular test match. 4 on the very first session on the very first day, 6 yesterday in the first session, and 2 today. That last delivery was spot on in terms of where Baba Azam has been dismissed by seamers in the last 3 years, just outside the line of off stump. That one just bowled by Ibadat was in that channel. On the stumps, not too bad. He's definitely someone that likes to feel the ball outside the line of off stump. Maybe an opportunity for Bangladesh because they've added a slip.
They're targeting that area, done their homework, but I assume, as we've seen the dismissals, but I'd assume that he also gets a lot of runs in on the offside. Maybe we can get his scoring areas over the last 3 years.
Otis Gibson is someone that well-travelled, does a lot of homework, works hard with the bowlers, and he'd have picked that up. Definitely, because the plan automatically has changed. Baba, they're looking to try and bowl outside the line of all stump. They're not looking to bowl at the stumps, and already they have added another catcher. So clear homework done.
Even just looking back at the T20 series, a couple of inside edges crashing onto the stumps from outside the line of the off stump. Not only the outside edge that's got him some inside edges too on different formats of the game, I understand, but his susceptibility outside that off stump area is for there to see. That's the one you got to exploit. I must say, Ibadat Hussain has been well controlled today. Hardly bowled any loose deliveries, pegging away in the right areas. And again. Cat has gone down a little, but I think it should continue.
Thought I turned down my volume.
No, it's definitely gone down. But that is the thing. You've got to keep that thing going, the energy going. Good ball. Finish another maiden over. Pakistan are 149 for 2.
তুর্য খিচুড়ি তুর্য বিজি বাবা তুর্য নিচে আরেকটু আরেকটু এই এই এই
come back strongly today. See, Tajul Islam 2-2 has turned the game around on its head, and it's bringing the step for the Bangladeshis much more energized, trying to get another wicket. It mentioned that wickets have fallen regularly in the pre-lunch session on each of the 3 days. Gives the ball some air. It's the inside part of the bat.
Is that yours?
Just one of my fleet of helicopters.
You're an utter.
Another inside edge. Now, a little uncertain of the turn of the ball. That was the arm ball that kept on going. He was playing for the turn. It came back at him. There's a hint of turn, straightening a little bit. Not enough.
Yeah, just look at how he's played it though. Nicely played. So close to the ground. In terms of when he approaches the ball, Vidali. Feel that he just seems to have found similar to what Mushfiqah and Das went about their business. He's doing the same. A lot of control there that I'm seeing in terms of this surface, and he's playing with it as that 150 comes up.
Here the keeper urging on. Tajul Islam was bowled with a nice loop, has mixed it up. Variations have been good. That's the quicker one. Making the batsmen think, not allowing them to take the onus of taking the attack back. Just a single in that over. It's 150 for 2.
The number 2 in front of Tajul's name changes things here in the early part of day 3. Pakistan was looking to add on to the 145 for no wicket. They've had to detour now from their plans slightly. Probably see off this first 45 minutes in our session. So the ball is not new. Yes, it's 64 overs old, but it will now start keeping low or lower than what it was. And we've seen better lines, more targeting the stumps from the bowlers, and that's working for them. Just those 5 runs have been added since morning, and we've had 7.1 overs that have been bowled. Lost 2 wickets as well. Once again, good morning to Athar Ali Khan.
Morning Sikandar, morning all, and it has been a fantastic morning for Bangladesh. Just what they would have hoped for. The score has moved to 150, but before that, it was that magic shown by the ball from Tajul Islam to ensure they get back in the game. Still a long way to go. Pakistan trailing by 180, but this is a very good start. And it's been the first session every day. Day 1, 4 wickets. Day 2, 6 wickets. And he's already taken 2 wickets. And that too in the very first over. "28 overs in the first session of day 1, 4 for 69. Have a look at session 2 and session 3. None. No wickets. Come back to day 2. 6 for 77. Bangladesh losing 6 wickets in, scoring only 77. Thanks to that knock from Mehdi Hassan Miraj, ensured that they had few runs added. And those 6 wickets fell from one end. And today, it's the other way around. The 2 wickets that has been taken by Taijul has formed the Walton end. Alicia Holding ends was the one where they picked up wickets. This is good stuff from Bangladesh, applying the pressure. And you just need to keep it simple. You don't want to do anything silly. Just go back to your run-up and try to bowl on somewhere around the off-stump line. That's the idea. And I mentioned they need to perform well as a pair from both ends. Knowing that Taijul is bowling really well, so he expects someone like Ibadat to support him. It's 3:30, and if you look at how they managed to get themselves out the first 4 before lunch, and then the next 6 also going down very quickly.
$151 for 2. That's the story of the day. The 2 wickets that have fallen back to back. Abdullah Shafiq couldn't add any to his personal score or anywhere else. Was dismissed, and Azhar Ali, first ball. Them being struck on the back foot, or the back leg rather. All around it. Runs here. Found a bit of space there next to Shadman. Come back for a couple. One sweeping, he takes his eyes off. He's looking at point. It's just a bit sure that he's got bat on ball. That was Abid Ali.
Bangladesh relies so much on left arm orthodox bowling, left arm spinners, the finger spinners. Taijul has been very good. Number of occasions you speak about Shakib Al Hassan on 98, stays on 98. But he was the one who overtook Shakib Al Hassan, going on to pick 100 wickets in only 25 test matches. That was in 2019 for Taijul Islam. Shakib did it in 28. But there's another person in the field who overtook Taijul Islam's record of going on to pick up 100 wickets. Goes by the name of Mehdi Hassan Miraj. He's still there, and I think he will need to play a really big role. 100 wickets in just 24 test matches. So you had Shakib, Taijul, even earlier Mohammad Rafiq picking up 100 wickets in 33 test matches, but he's the lone spinner. Right arm off spinner Mehdi Hassan Miraj. who now has the record of quickest 200 wickets for Bangladesh in just 24 test matches. 153 for 2.
কি পকেটে কি
Very good for Tajul Islam. 22 wickets in the 5 matches that he has played so far. He started well. 25 wickets in the year 2014. And in 7 matches in 2018, he picked up 43. Incredible. He's been spot on also today with the ball. He just raised the hope for Bangladesh.
Just deviating a bit on the line part. Leg stumpish line allows the batters to come back for 2. It's that time when you get 2 wickets back to back at the early start of a day. You force or enforce the batsman to work hard for every run. Choke those runs, then you automatically make the batsman do something out of his comfort zone. So good at that shot. Didn't find the gap. Back foot punch. The best in the world.
Yeah, it started well. Straight away in the 5th delivery, he had first Shafiq and then Azhar Ali. I thought this was a beauty. He squared him up. The only concern was whether it pitched on line. It did. Would have gone on to hit the stumps. So he's getting the ball to turn. And a bit of a bounce also. That's the reason why I feel that Mehdi Hasan Miraj will be looking forward to bowl on the surface. Another good delivery. They've just shown the kind of discipline that would have been discussed in the dressing room. Good from Ibadat, very good from Tajul Islam. And you need to keep plucking away in the same area over and over again. That's how you can create the pressure.
What's similar about those 2 dismissals is that both the batters, Abdullah Shafiq and Abid, have gone out searching for the ball. Not really that exaggerated front foot, but they have tried to go towards the ball. Whereas what Abid Ali is doing right is allowing the ball to come to him, and he's more on the back foot. As mentioned earlier, since the bounce is also variable, probably a little low, he's a little crouched.
Yeah, the dismissal of Abdullah Shafiq, we saw it a little while earlier. That could have been on the front foot instead of being trying to play off the back foot, and he's trying to play a forceful shot. He was in trouble early on in the innings when the review was not taken. He was in trouble. He was in a spot of bother early on in his innings, and immediately today when he came on to bat, he tried to play the similar kind of shot.
$155 for 2.
কি হলো আপু? মন বলছিল ড্রয়িং রুমের লুকটা বদলাই। আর কোমর সরি বস বলে দিল। জানেন কি 30-এর পর বোন ডেন্সিটি কম হতে শুরু করে, তাই নিন হরলিক্স উইমেন্স প্লাস। এর 100% ক্যালসিয়াম ও ভিটামিন ডি হাড়ের শক্তি ধরে রাখতে সাহায্য করে। যদি মনের কথা শুনতে হয়, শক্ত হয়ে দাঁড়াতে হবে।
বিকাশে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ কমছে, আর সেন্ড মানি তো ফ্রি।
Have a look at what Abdullah Shafiq did on that occasion. Should have been on the front foot. That was the problem. Look how deep he is. And it comes a little bit quicker also. Could have easily been on the front foot. So, both these batsmen will be looking. He's picked up his 100 with those couple of runs. Abid Ali has smashed his 4th Test match 100. A good round of applause from his teammates. He had to work hard to get to that milestone.
Really well done. Hard fought 100 runs, and he's been at it. He's done it before, and he's at it again, Abid. 4th Test match 100. And that's the shot that has earned him those couple of runs to reach the 3 figures. Really applied himself, has been patient. There have been sessions where runs haven't been coming in easy. He's gone and done his work, and is more expected out of him. Trails by 173, and you need that one set batter out there, especially when you've lost 2 wickets in quick succession. We're just talking about Abdullah Shafiq's dismissal, but probably the wrong that has been done there by him is, one, he's trying to cut the ball from right in front of the middle stump. And if you remember yesterday, when the review wasn't taken, it was a similar shot. It was a similar situation where the ball brushed the pad but wasn't really caught up by the on-field umpire, and neither did Bangladesh take the review. That's Abid Ali's wagon wheel, how he scored his runs. You see, he's got a lot of boundaries coming in on the offside square of the wicket. Got a couple of maximums there. Whereas Azhar Ali just completely played all around it. Talking about the 2 dismissals.
And he has to work really hard. Babar Azam is a class act. I just have a feeling that he's probably not sure about the bounce. As a batsman, you really don't want to think too much what the pitch is offering. He got it back again, turning the face of the bat, and he got the leading edge. He's lucky the ball has just dropped right in front of him. Again, a lovely delivery. Have a look at this. Ooh, that could have gone anywhere. Get one more on the offside in the catching position.
Good
158 for 2.
এভাবে বন্ধ হয়ে যেতে পারে বিনোদন, কারণ সরকার ডিশ লাইন ডিজিটাল করতে নির্দেশ দিয়েছেন। আর আকাশ শুরু থেকেই ডিজিটাল সেবা দিয়ে আসছে, তাই আজই চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার ডিজিটাল দুনিয়ায়।
ব্যাপারটা যখন খাওয়ার, জাস্ট এনজয়। আর সয়াবিন তেলটা নিশ্চিন্তে ছেড়ে দিন আমাদের হাতে। পুষ্টি, ভালো খান, ভালো থাকুন।
Just go by the flow at which the test match has gone, you're talking about wickets falling in the first sessions only. We'll probably not have a repetition of that on day 3. But going by the routine, until now it has been the same. 4 wickets in the first session of day 1, then nothing in 2 or 3. 6 wickets. Day 2. This is how he's been playing his shots for his 101 not out. We've seen a lot of boundaries coming in on the offside and a couple of maximums when anything too full offered by a spin has been put away. .101 not out, his 4th 100.
And he's gone across the 1,000 runs in Test match cricket as well. As expected, Mehdi Hasan Miraj comes into the attack. And if he gets a bit of a purchase from this end, and he will also be a difficult bowler to face, especially on this kind of a surface where the ball has now started to turn. Clip and plays a man at short leg to the right-hander. Well set, Abid Ali.
Still a bit tentative at the moment. Barber just surging. He's going to apply everything that he's known for. Understand the conditions right out there in the center. It's all about absorbing the situation as a batter. Just to understand what's required at this point in time. What was said at the start of the day's play, that you've got to have truckloads of patience. Wait for your opportunities like Bangladesh bowlers did. Just play that waiting game at the moment. If runs not coming, just occupy the crease. As we saw earlier, that when the day started, Abid was 7 away to get his 100, and he's taken good 45 odd minutes to get those 7 runs. And especially he had to also get a little more cautious after losing 2 partners back to back. He's found his way off the back foot. He's tying it well, getting those singles. 161 for 2.
দিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই ফলাফল
কিছু সময় চালালে মান বন্ধ দিই নাকি তুই চালাইস তাহলে আমি এটা চালা লাভ নেই বন্ধ দিলাম একটা লোক নাই জন আধা ঘন্টা হয়নি চালানি প্লে ব্যাক 12 কি দেখায় 2 লাইক এবং এটা এখানে কি ডাউট দিছো আমরা আমি এখানে ওটাই কিছু আমরা এই কয়েকবার উঠেছি ওই ওটাই শেষ 34 মিনিট হয়েছে